The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, he's back. Hello, David.
G'day, mate. How are you?
I'm well.
When did you get back from LA?
Yesterday morning. So I just got my laptop out.
How you feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah, I was pretty tired.
Not surprised.
I'm okay now.
Okay,
I'm
good.
bouncing back.
I'm tired. I had a big night on Saturday night. I was out till 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Boom.
What about Brandon? He had stuff going on left, right, and centre.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Sporty, your sporting
Yeah,
Billy.
I did have a sporty weekend.
We all swap roles.
Yeah.
I turned into Luttsy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Luttsy turned into,
You didn't do much, really.
I don't know,
So
Ash.
Some
Ash
jet
turned-
setting type of.
Hey.
No, that's not me.
But, yes, anyway.
Oh, yeah, I played cricket yesterday and I just see on the board we got Brett Lee
You
on the
guys
show
can-
this half hour.
Yeah.
No, it's Brett Lee. He's the guy they used to get. They used to say I look like him.
Oh, yeah. Who
Really?
said that?
No, because remember.
Who said that?
How many years
wait.
ago?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, he has aged badly, hasn't he?
Very funny.
No, but I used to do around the country, I'd be the on-field MC for Cricket Australia. So I'd be wearing a Cricket Australia shirt at the cricket ground while he's playing. So like after tea break, if you went to the toilet, went to the urinal, I'd just have blokes going, Bradley! Bradley! And I'd have it every day. It actually did.
Good rock. Good rock banger.
Good nugget! So anyway, yeah.
Says
For
there's
those-
no idea what we're talking about, do you?
Some people won't even
No, I don't know what
Brett-
rock or... What is it?
Some people won't even know who Brett Lee is, probably listening.
Oh, really?
He was a cricket fast bowler. He was a gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was so fast.
I think of him as, I think Bollywood.
Yeah.
I don't think Brett Lee,
And I think,
actually.
what was the name of his band? Six and Out?
6 and out. Richard Cheekwee,
His brother. didn't-
Shane Lee.
Shane Lee, yeah.
Richard Cheekwee, and someone else. Richard Cheekwee. No one know who he is.
No, never
He's
heard
a
of
New
him.
South Wales batsman.
Have we got any Six and Out on the system?
Oh, come on.
Try Adelaide. Adelaide might
I
have
reckon
it.
Adelaide will have it. Let me have a look
Six,
quickly.
maybe.
I think
Not
it's
a chance.
out. I'd say it is. Six,
Yeah, six
out.
out.
Not looking good, if I'm being honest.
Let's track it down. We'll play him someone he calls in.
Yeah, we should do that.
Dylan, if you're listening. Nah, no, not even in Adelaide, unfortunately.
Wow.
Nah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
I went to the movies last night with 3 other girlfriends. Went to the Pig and Whistle. So fun. We had early dinner at 5 p.m. and then we went and saw this movie that was, I can't decide if I like it or not. It was called The Substance and it was about someone trying to be more beautiful and younger.
Is that the Nicole Kidman one?
No, Demi Moore.
Oh, Demi Moore, yeah. yeah, yeah.
Demi Moore. I mean, the whole movie's about this, not wanting how dangerous it is to think, do you want to always look younger? But I'm going to preface it by saying Demi Moore looks younger than her age. She's 61. She plays a 50-year-old in that movie. She looks
Yeah, she looks terrific.
great. But the movie's kind of the message opposite to that. Here's the trailer for it.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect. One single injection unlocks your DNA and will release another version of yourself. This is The Substance.
She's a guy's got a fair set of apples.
I like
That's
that.
the same guy that did Susie's voiceover last week. For the announcement. Get me some of the
Voiceover.
substance. Oh, that sounds terrific.
Doesn't it sound good? It sounds
Low side
enticing.
effects? Presumably not if it's a decent
No,
show.
bad side
that
effects.
right?
Yes, that's what, like you get this. She got sacked. Oh, spoiler alert. Anyway, I think everyone knows it from the trailer. So Demi Moore gets sacked on her 50th birthday because she's looking too old.
Right, and that's the thing.
Yeah, it's the
That's
thing of it. And
catalyst.
then someone passes her this
the substance.
substance, says, do you want to do this? It sounds easy. Hey, like, yeah, doesn't everyone want to look younger and a better version of themselves?
Yeah, I take several pills to make that happen at the moment.
Careful what you wish for.
Legal pills, by the way.
Because it's actually a horror movie. I don't know if you've seen it, Mitch. And what do you call those movies that there's blood everywhere?
Gore.
No, isn't there a term for that? Yeah.
Slasher.
Slasher. It's like a slasher movie at
No,
the end.
Mitch has a better one than that.
Oh no, Slash was good. Yeah.
Slasher.
Slasher was fine.
But
Slash was fine.
if you can get through all the gore and disgust and the grossness, it has a really good message.
So it's a horror flick,
Yeah.
and you liked it.
Yeah.
think
Well,
you liked horror
just with the
movies.
message, I don't. I saw it because I was going with 3 girlfriends. We thought it'd be fun. I mean,
What are those other ones like? I feel like in the past there's been those who take the pill, everything changes for the better, and it doesn't.
A body horror they tend to throw around, but I don't know. I don't know what. Limitless.
Okay.
oh yeah,
maybe, yeah.
it says here in the show notes, satorical body horror. Satirical body horror?
Sartorical or satirical?
Yeah, satirical.
Satirical. It's satirical?
Yeah,
What?
satirical. Yeah.
It's
So is
satirical.
Is
yeah.
it,
So
is
it's
it funny as well?
Yeah, that's
Well,
what satirical is, isn't it?
So there was a lot of laughing in it, but I'm not sure if we were meant to be laughing. But the good message. The message is you will never be as beautiful as you are right now.
That's depressing. That's
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I played in a cricket tournament yesterday out at Ormeo at the cricket club.
6 and out.
Yeah, thank you.
What number batter were you? Is it like a proper competition? Like if you're
Well,
opening batter, you're really good and
Well, everybody got a chance to
Okay.
bat, you know.
Yeah, it was like under 10s,
Yeah.
but not.
Yeah, well, in our team, I actually went out twice because someone didn't turn up from our team, so we only had 10, and we ended up getting bowled out. So I had to go. They went, does anyone else want to go back out to bat? And I went, yeah, I will, because I love it.
Yeah.
I love batting. I reckon it's like playing a video game, like when you're out there and you know.
a mental thing. Is that what you mean by video game?
Oh,
Like
just
you're not
that
sure where the ball's going to.
yeah, it just feels surreal, and it's just it's so much fun.
And there was no one good enough where you felt like scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, someone bowling at you, we think, I could get hit in the anywhere's here.
Well, I was. Do you know Trevor from Big Brother? He
Yeah,
won
of
Big
course.
Brother like a while ago.
What can he bowl?
Well, he came on as I was batting with
Richard Champion was on your team, wasn't he?
Champs was on our team.
See,
My
I
brother,
wouldn't-
clean bowled Richard Champion.
Did he?
Yeah, Champs tried to take
He's a
him
proper
on,
cricketer.
and he
Luke's good at everything, isn't
yeah
he?
he clean bowled him. But I was out there batting with Steve Titmus actually.
Was he a
yeah.
good cricketer? That's Ariane's dad.
No way he's a good cricketer.
He's not a good cricketer.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, mate, Steve. Don't try and
No.
dally
Related
your
to
way
a
around
swimmer.
this.
Well, he
No
was
way.
saying before, because we were like, does anyone here actually know what they're doing? And Steve said, yeah, he played first grade cricket in Hobart and
Yeah, but Hobart.
opened the batting.
That's like under 9s here.
He opened the batting with David Boone.
Oh, come on.
no.
Prove it, Titmus.
That's what he said. And he also said that
Yes.
What? Come on.
Ricky Ponting played his first grade game with Steve Titmus's side when he was 14. So they had
Okay.
yeah. So no,
So how'd he go?
he was all right. He top scored for our
That's a
team.
big
Oh, did
thing.
he?
That's
Yeah.
a big
Scored.
thing to say if you get on there and you get a duck. You know what I mean?
No. He was out there for most of the. He was
Oh,
out there
okay.
for probably half the innings. But yeah, I was out there and they brought Trevor from Big Brother on to
Yeah.
bowl, and I'm like, he's not going to have
He's
anything.
a
and
big
he,
guy, right? He's big, like
yeah,
statuesque.
And I was like, he
Portly.
won't have
Portly.
anything. But he was only coming off about 3 steps. But
They're fizzing past.
yeah, that first delivery when it goes by, and I didn't have a box on or
Oh,
anything like
you
that,
idiot.
and I had
Your pads look too small as
my
well.
pads were way too small. But he did that thing like
Okay.
the first ball.
Don't,
Thank God it
Susan.
wasn't on the stumps. But a cricket ball makes that fizzing noise,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like as it goes by.
No, you can have that.
It was doing that. But anyway, it was a good day, and the batting wasn't too bad. But we took a quick single with Steve. These are my injuries that I've got.
Yeah.
Took a quick single with Steve.
Hamstring.
Yep, I got it. I didn't pull it, but it's a dodgy. It's like I can feel it.
Strain.
Then I was chasing a ball to the boundary.
Calf.
No, knee.
okay.
Knee.
My dodgy knee. But the worst one was I bowled 2 overs, and every time I'd bowl the ball, just pins and needles just like shooting
arm.
down my right arm.
Oh, my God.
And it just felt like my right hand, like I couldn't even make a fist with it. Like it's like,
I don't know what that is. That's not good.
I know, it's just having
it's a nerve damage.
a dodgy shoulder.
Tomorrow you might be in a bit of pain, I reckon.
No, today.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I don't mind cleaning, but Cliff and I did a clean-up job on the weekend. That was next level. I almost,
Around the house.
yeah. Well, Cliff said to me, come downstairs and look at this toilet. So we've got this room downstairs, let's call it a media room, that we never use. And off it is a toilet, basically. And we just never go down there. And we haven't been down there for months because we just watch TV on a normal TV. But for
Not
some
the
reason...
cinema.
Like the rest of us.
Yes. It's a bit it's a bit stark in the cinema, just Cliff and I, so we don't go there. But for some reason, we had a plumber over because we were getting something fixed up, and they were down in this other toilet looking at it for some reason. And Cliff goes, "Come and look at this toilet." I'm like, "Oh, well, I know that I know that Bill and his girlfriend were the last people to use that."
Oh, no.
You start doing that because I'm imagining. He said the toilet. He goes, "There's something in the toilet that you will find disgusting." And I'm like, "What could it be?" And I'm thinking, the worst. I go, "I don't want to look at it by myself. Can you come with me to look at it?" So we go in there, and the seat's closed, and there's all sort of almost like it does look like poo, and sort of scratch marks all over the top of the seat. And then we open the seat, and I look inside.
It's a possum.
Close.
A
rat. Oh. I didn't see the rat, but there's all scurry marks again all in it.
So it's on top of the toilet, scurrying on the toilet seat.
And it must have been at some stage, but some stage it's been in the toilet. And the toilet, there's no water left in the toilet. We don't know why.
Maybe it drank it.
And there's just a little rat nest in the bottom of the toilet.
A rat nest.
Well, it was all... I shouldn't be saying this. Hey, this is our house. It's disgusting.
How did that stench not get up the...
There was no smell. Honestly, no smell at all.
Was the lid closed?
I just trying to think. I said the lid was closed, but I have a feeling...
Well, it had to be
I have a feeling that when Cliff found it, the lid was open. It had to have been.
It had to have been. The rat's not going to open and shut the lid.
And in the bottom, it was just rat poo and then a little nest.
What's a nest look like? A rat nest?
It had somehow collected fluffy stuff. Fluffy.
Oh, like cotton off the carpet or something.
I don't know. And we're like, how did it possibly get in there? We've pieced it together. It's come in somehow in the media room somewhere through. There was an opening where some wires went up. Electrical wires.
Yeah.
Must have come in. It must have gone, "I'm really thirsty," because it's locked. It's a locked room. Every door's locked.
Oh, so its only sustenance is from the toilet.
It must have been the toilet. And then we haven't been there. We haven't used that toilet for ages. So
If you drank the toilet, like would it fill up?
I
by
don't
itself?
know.
I'm trying
That's
to
a good
think.
question.
I don't know. I don't.
Because it get low.
it
Like,
would,
it goes
wouldn't
get
it?
low if you don't use it, I think.
No, I think it
does go low if
it
you don't
does.
use it.
If you go on
Yeah.
holidays for a few weeks, you come back and you've always got to
Just
like
got a little-
flush
The
to...
flush sends it back
Yeah.
through.
Oh.
I don't know.
But the
There's
weirdest-
big plumbers out there
13, 24,
crying
10.
in their cars right now, but yeah.
So so rat poo in the little nest, and we're like, okay, we've got to clean that. I can't do it today. We just couldn't. So we went back the next day.
So where's the rat?
We don't know where the rat is. But the next
you
day we
couldn't
went
get out.
back.
But you couldn't flush it?
Well, we haven't yet because we're worried that the rat is in the
In the
toilet
S-bend.
in the S-bend. So
Well,
we wanted
hopefully it is.
But we
Yeah,
wanted
but
to.
it'll get stuck. Or
It gets
something.
stuck. Yeah, we just wanted. I don't know. We just left it. We're like, it didn't smell. Let's do it tomorrow, which is unusual for us. We usually do things straight away.
Well, if the rat was dead, that'd stink.
So like, what are we going to
Yeah.
do? But we went back the next day, and the nest is gone.
What do
So,
you mean?
I don't know. He must have moved it, or he or she rat. I don't know.
So the rat was alive.
It must be alive.
Ah.
But how's it getting in and out?
We don't know. Honestly, it's a complete mystery.
That's
We
impossible.
We think
Can't-
it. Well,
Clean its nest the next day. I
But
think
how
there's
could a rat-
another human staying in your house, I think.
How could a rat get out of on the porcelain?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
We think it must
could-
have gone down the sewer. We think it must have dried out, and then does your toilet go to a sewer? Is there rat? Is there rat? Can they kind of go through sewers?
Yeah.
yeah,
sewer rat.
Haven't you watched
Sewer-
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I don't
That's where he
know.
lives.
All I know is that it's obviously still there because it's moved. Like we went there one day and there's a little nest and the poo. The next day the nest is gone.
So there's no water. It's just an empty bowl.
It's an empty bowl.
Come on.
But we fixed the problem. So yeah, we took off the seat. We cleaned it like there was no tomorrow.
Have you flushed?
And then we got 3 big buckets, and we started
Pouring into the-
pouring into it,
Yeah,
and then we
yeah,
started
yeah.
flushing it. We just thought the flush mightn't be strong enough,
It wouldn't be.
because if there is a rat,
You need to flush it down into
we
the
need
sewers.
to
Yeah.
it needs to be gone.
It's got to be gone.
And we so the first bucket we pour down, we just hope it doesn't get stuck. Yeah, we're just thinking, swim, baby, swim out of our house,
Yeah.
and don't come back.
Well, you might have saved its life.
Bizarre.
Yeah, we probably saved its
well, you
life.
hope
Probably
not.
saved it. But
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to discover why it's better with Brighton.
All right, Dan out of Burpengary. What's going on?
How are you, mate? Oh, mate, just taking the missus to a appointment post-surgery, so we'll hopefully she'll get good news.
Oh, yeah. Saying that the surgery went well and everything?
Yeah, it went really well. She tore her meniscus both sides of her knee, so yeah.
She's playing sport or just in general?
No, just at work. She's doing a bit of work, landscaping, and went down the hill wrong and tried to catch herself and just blew her knee out, poor thing.
Oh. And so what's today? Just to check if it's all okay?
Yeah, just to see how it's travelling, just to check up, because she had surgery, I think, 9 days ago. So, we're just checking up on that, make sure it's all right.
First time playing Smarter Than Suse?
It is, yes, sir.
Well, what a day to get through. Every time we play Smarter Than Suse, $1,000.
Yeah.
This week. So we play twice a day. So if you've missed out now, we're going to be playing at 9 o'clock. So if Dan loses now, and I hope...
Dan!
I hope you don't, but if you do, at 9 o'clock it's going to be worth $2,000. But even if you win, it's still going to be worth $1,000.
I will say that.
And I'll just call back at 9 o'clock then.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep on going.
Right idea.
The cave, I'm told, has some exciting new stuff in there. So that's good to know.
Oh, nice.
Yep, just in case. Yep.
Hopefully we don't need it.
Hopefully we don't need it.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers, mate.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Prickly pear and San Pedro are types of what plant?
No idea.
What soccer star is the most followed person on Instagram?
Messi.
What vegetable famously gave Popeye his strength?
Spinach.
Jetstar has just axed flights between Honolulu and which Australian city?
Brisbane.
What is 87 plus 44?
131.
Stop the clock.
Luttsy, isn't it?
A Luttsies?
Yeah.
1 second left on the clock.
Yeah.
Vegetables? You got to say that?
You gotta say vegetable.
Susie, vegetable.
I'm so glad you got that one right.
Vegetable.
All right, well, no pantsing, Dan. That's the good news.
Good stuff.
It's going to be close. We'll see how you go. $1,000 on the line. Let's bring in the game.
This is Susie's friend Matt.
She was quick in the pool. She made a lot of people look like a fool. But her competitive days aren't over. She's on the radio with Luttsy and Ash on Nova.
45 seconds to go.
She likes to win, she hates to lose, and she's the gimp on Smarter Than Suse. You can bring her the game and write her name in the sand. Now I'm plagiarizing Molly.
Love you.
Just because I can. She can take us up dancing, and she can hold Cliff's hand. But no one brings in the gimp better than raps can. Bring in the gimp,
That's not living in that basement, is he, where you found the
No,
rat?
no, he's a good friend of mine. He's done some work in that basement.
I think it is. It's him.
I bet he has.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It'll be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
You just worked out Rat did the electrics in the cinema.
Ah.
Yeah, Matt did.
So it's Matt's fault that the rat's in.
Is he qualified? or is...
Matt's the rat.
Matt the rat. No, yeah. He's the audiovisual guy.
Right.
Can't see.
I think they're self-taught.
You ready?
Anyway, we're $1,000 on the line.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
Let's
Head
go.
of the
Let's
game.
go. Here we go. If you win this, Suze, it's going to be worth $2,000 at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Prickly pear and San Pedro are types of
Cactus.
what plant? What soccer star is the most followed person on Instagram?
David Beckham.
What vegetable famously gave Popeye his strength?
Spinach.
Jetstar has just axed flights between Honolulu and which Australian city?
Brisbane.
What is 87 plus 44?
131.
Stop the clock. Take your two, Joe.
Two go.
Tight!
Everyone's going to the hospital today, aren't they? Like Dan's going to the hospital.
Who?
Dan!
Dan.
Yeah, Mitch gave the money to someone who was going
Going
up
to
to see his
hospital?
wife. Yeah.
And then, of course, the first responders.
We're going to start from the bottom and work up. 87 plus 44. I was impressed with both of you here. You both said 131. That is correct.
Oh, hey, Dan, we got it.
And it's 1 all.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with
I'm
myself
impressed with
too.
myself as well, yeah. Well done, us.
Yeah, go us. That's it. We'll cut it there, yeah?
Jetstar has just axed flights between Honolulu and which Australian city? You both said Brisbane, which I can understand, but it's Melbourne.
Really?
I don't know how we're meant to know that.
I didn't even know they were flying to Honolulu.
Lockie's been looking at the Herald Sun.
Yeah.
I pretty much just said the first city that came to mind.
Yeah. So it's still 1-1. What vegetable famously gave Popeye his strength? You both said spinach. That is correct. It's 2-2. The soccer star, that's the most followed person on Instagram. Dan said Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Suse said David Beckham. Correct answer is Ronaldo.
Ah, of course. Because he's got Brazilian people. Big country.
He's Portuguese.
Yeah, but that's a good point. It was well made.
All the same to you, aren't
It's 2-2.
Well, they like
Yes, of course.
They're like cousins.
Brazilian following.
Okay, come on, just stop.
It's 2-2. And
know what I
prickly
mean.
pear and San Pedro are types of what plant? Dan said, I don't know.
Oh!
Sue said cactus. Cactus is correct. Dan, you've
bugger.
missed out. Suze has won 3-2, and it means when we play again, within the hour, within the next 60 minutes, Smarter Than Suze will be worth $2,000. But you still get into the draw for the BYD 803, mate.
Oh, nice. Well done, Sue. Mate, well done.
Oh, thank you, and good luck with the wife's knee surgery.
She'll be fine.
She's probably not your wife. Oh, sorry. Your partner. Partner.
Could be anything these days.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whilst you look for your first prize in there, Luttsy, I'll say to Dan, he's on the standby list for Coldplay in Sydney.
Of course.
So
nice.
Mel Tresena could be calling you back later on this morning, Dan.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll give you 4 tickets to Novus Night at the Movies because this one is on this Wednesday night at Event Cinemas at Carindale in the VMAX. It's the
awesome.
action comedy Venom, The Last Dance. It is action comedy. Okay, Tom Hardy's in that. That's in cinemas October 24. It confuses the genre of this film, but apparently it's very good. And also I'm going to give you a double pass to Polo in the City. That's Saturday, November 16 at Dorrington Park, Ashgrove.
That's cool.
Let's hope that knee's okay.
Fantastic.
The high heels on the grass can be difficult, but hopefully the meniscus is all fine by then.
Yeah, no, she's out off her crutches on the end. So I think the 20th of November.
Tell her to wear a
But that'll
wedge
be
heel.
fine.
That's okay. Well,
Yeah,
you'll work
exactly.
it out. She'll be right.
I've got to say, Dan, I'm very impressed with how knowledgeable you are about your wife's
Yeah, I
injury.
know, right?
You know, when she had the surgery,
Oh, mate,
what the recovery procedure's going to
I
be
took
like.
days off. I took weeks off work. So I took a few weeks off work and it rolled into 7 days off. So I ended up with extra time off.
Yeah, but listen to it.
Love it.
I hope she recognises it. How great you are.
She's been lovely.
Okay.
Good on you, Dan.
Great guy.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Now, footy season might be over, but there is no off-season with KO Sports. Get on board today.
And Brett Lee is joining us to talk a bit of sport on your Monday morning in the Sydney studio, the Sydney Nova studios. Had to get up early this morning, Suze.
We're just saying you look exactly the same, Brett.
Thank
So
you.
annoying.
Oh, you mean Brett.
guys, and Sue, so do you. Nice to see you all.
The luscious locks, though, that's what keeps it going for you. Look at that.
Yeah,
It's
you reckon?
magnificent. Because I was just saying before we did it, when I used to do that on-field MC stuff for Cricket
Yeah.
Australia, after the tea break, when I'd finish my work on field, I'd go to the toilet at the Adelaide Oval in a Cricket Australia shirt, because I'm working, and all I'd get is like, Brett Lee! Oh, it's Brett Lee!
Bingham, why are you taking a leak in here with the rest of us? Why don't you go to
does
the
seem
dressing
quite
shed?
strange.
Yeah.
I've
But it
got to
doesn't-
say, mate, that shirt you're wearing is outstanding.
Thank you. You like that?
How long have you had it for? About a year?
It's Academy, if you want to know. Yeah, there you go.
I love it. Very
Good
good.
to see you. And how's things? How's everything going?
Really good, yeah. Just cranking up for another massive summer coming up. So we've obviously got India coming out, and now it's gone back to 5 test matches, which is huge. So, look, if I could look in that crystal ball and say, we get to Sydney, it's 2-2, or there's been a draw somewhere, and it all comes down the last session against India. That'd be pretty amazing to see if it can.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, hopefully Australia can win.
How is India travelling? Did I see they got skittled for next to nothing recently? Or how are they going in the test arena at the moment?
Well, normally very good. They're a weapon of a side, but they got wrist sold by the Kiwis.
Yeah,
they
that's
they
right.
Wrist sold.
Kiwis
6
what
or
they
something.
ended a 36-year drought in Bangalore, or Bangalore as we know it. And, they got rolled for, 46. They made a decent first innings total, the Kiwis, but just decimated it. But I don't know whether it's India trying to put Australia in a false sense of security when they come over here, but they will be on fire. I can promise you that.
Have you followed the girls T20 overseas, Brett? I'm good friends with Elise Perry. I just wanted to drop that.
Knocked out in the semis. What happened there?
I don't know. What happened?
They
in
got
the
knocked
end?
out, didn't they?
Oh, they were in the semis.
We got knocked out, and the Kiwis, they won it.
What's going on with the
They
Kiwis?
were good.
See, they're pretty good at darts too, I'm hearing.
Darts.
That's their two strangleholds.
It's almost like the little brother in the backyard, aren't they, the Kiwis? We love them. They're our Anzacs. And
You can't be dirty when they win. When the All Blacks got a bit annoying for a few years there, but other than that, when they win, I'd rather them winning than South Africa.
Once we're done,
exactly.
You're on the Kiwi side. I'm the same, actually.
Yeah, morning to our Safa friends that are listening in.
Yeah. Now, what about when we were talking that we were going to have you on this half hour? Suse was like, when I think Brett Lee, you think Bollywood, Suse.
Yeah. I'll be after cricket, obviously.
Yes.
Then Bollywood.
You said Bollywood.
Yes.
Okay, Bollywood.
And Luttsy and I were like 6 and out, and we went to our playlist. Here we go. Yes.
Oh, Cyclone Sally. It's a true story, this.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it's written about a cricket groupie that followed us around
Cyclone Sally.
for 25 years.
25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So when
And the lyrics, cattle truck cologne. It's not a good rap, is it? When someone's...
Cattle truck cologne.
Yeah.
Does she smell like that? Is that what that
Well, yes.
Yes.
cattle truck cologne.
Well, yes.
So that was you, your brother, Richard Treaquey. Who else was in that band?
Gavin Robertson.
Gavin Robertson.
And Brad
That's what we
McNamara, who's our EP at Fox, and
wow.
former New South. But we're back playing again, second innings
Really?
in Sydney. November 15th at the HQ at Rudy Hill, the West HQ.
Is second innings the name of the tour, or what? Or you just said that second innings?
I think it's us in general. You know,
no,
like we had a bit of a. But Gavin Robertson, obviously, at a serious note, has had some health issues with diagnosed with brain cancer. And we just thought life's too short. Let's get back in and have a crack and make some music again.
Yeah, well, other sport, we've got the
plenty
NRL
on, isn't
Pacific Championships. You can watch all of that on KO. And speaking of the Kiwis, the Aussies had a good win over Tonga. Scrappy up here at Suncorp Stadium, but this weekend, this will be a cracker of a test match. The Kangaroos up against the Kiwis, and that will be on October 27, which is Sunday, but watch that live on KO.
Yeah, definitely, and that's a great thing. If you can't watch it live, you can always go back and fill your boots again. But the Kiwis have definitely had the wood over us recently. So hopefully we can amend that.
And then to UFC 308, Rob Whittaker, a huge fight on main event, plus another showstopper, Topuria and Holloway headlining. That's when's that? Sunday.
Yeah, and that's a great thing about sport, especially here on KO as well, is that we get the opportunity. There's so much sport on. Of course, I'm a cricket lover and I love watching all sports, but it's very hard to watch all the sport that's going on live. So that's what we keep saying. If you don't get the opportunity to watch it live, jump back on, watch it on KO.
That's why I love KO, because I don't watch a whole game or anything of sport, but I go and watch those little
the minis.
bite size,
the
the
minis,
minis,
minis
and you
are
get the
great.
whole thing
They're the
in
best.
Now,
flash.
Suze, I hear that you're leaving. What's happening?
She's declared.
Declared.
I'm over and out.
Over and
Is that
out.
what it is?
That's what we should call our band.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll
6
start a
and out,
band
yeah.
too.
Should be over and out.
The last tour. Yeah, she's leaving end of year.
Yeah. So I'm looking for a job. Well, not really, but does that all? Is that we're going to say you full-time commentator, and then in between you can go fishing and do all that sort of stuff? Just
I
asking for a
wish,
friend?
yeah.
No,
it's been fun. So yeah, I obviously work with Fox and KO during the Australian summer. I
Okay.
go to India. I work for 72 nights straight.
Oh,
I'm
do you?
doing the Indian Premier League.
God. Wow,
which is-
really?
Yeah, it's full on. It's a big 2.5 month commitment. And then with a couple of sponsors here and there, and that sort of brings me back into the Australian summer again.
Because that's chockers.
So he does a lot more than you, Susie.
He's more than me now, and I've got a full-time job. Well done.
Great.
All right, and don't forget, 6 and Out touring again this year. Big show, Rudy Hill RSL on November 15, and the tickets are on sale now, and all of your sports action on KO. Thanks, mate. Great to catch up.
Pleasure.
Banger.
If you guys want to
Bengalee.
come, I'll send some comps.
Oh, nice, bro.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We're doing 6 weeks of Susie. We're doing this week. We get $1,000 every time we play Smarter Than Suse. So it is worth $2,000 when we go again at 9 o'clock this morning, twice every morning. We'll have something new to win next week. But we're going to throw it back to the archives as well as we get ready to say goodbye to Susie, who's leaving at the end of this year.
Yes, Luttsy, what are you giggling at?
No, it's not say goodbye.
Yeah, I know.
It just sounds quite fatal.
Say goodbye.
She'll still be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not every morning.
No.
November 28 is Susie's last day with us here at Nova. But let's go back to the first time that we had her on. So obviously wasn't
this
here.
would be May of 2011?
2013. I'd been on the show just recently before that. I was at the London Olympics in 2012, at the end of 2012, and it was the first time I'd spoken to you guys for ages. That's probably the first time I was on the show.
I remember that. I actually remember that.
You remember that? You interviewed me
you were over
about
there.
the swimming at the Olympics.
I feel like you were out in the street.
I was
You'd
out.
been drinking a little
I was
bit.
drunk. I was tipsy.
I do remember that.
What we'll do is we'll get that bit of audio for tomorrow.
That probably was the turning point.
I think that was a
The catalyst for
a sliding doors moment.
Yes, I agree. It definitely was, actually. I actually remember
to do
that.
that interview, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So then what happened from there? So Mitch was away on his honeymoon and you guys thought you'd get Susie into do sport?
Yeah, because I was pushing hard for her. And they were going, no, she's too young for our demographic. Or something like that.
Too young or too old? You changed your tune over the years, haven't you?
I forget what they said, but it was something like that.
She's like a niece to me. I mean, an auntie. Which one is it?
I don't know.
No, I filled in for the sport. I just read the sport.
Yeah. Well, let's have a listen. So this is the first... we'll play that interview tomorrow on the show, but this is the first time Susie was doing sport right here on Nova.
Well, the Gold Coast Titans are taking their dogs to training today, putting them through their paces ahead of the RSPCA's Million Paws Walk. The boys are taking it easy after yesterday's 1-point win over the Dragons. While in last night's game, the Storm went down to the Panthers by 2 points.
The Storm have lost 2 in a row. Unbelievable.
Canberra. I reckon Canberra could be the real deal. Canberra flogged Newcastle yesterday. Newcastle led 14-0 and then Canberra ended up winning 44-14.
P.S. Susie O'Neill's reading our sport. Madam Butterfly. One of our greatest ever athletes now.
And I actually don't watch any rugby league. It's so boring. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't watch any sport. No, I watch girls' sport. Anyway, tonight Manly host the Roosters. In AFL, the Gold Coast Suns beat the Demons 114-54 yesterday. Fernando Alonso has won the Spanish Grand Prix, and also in Spain, Serena Williams has beaten Maria Sharapova to claim the Madrid Open title, and I think that makes her world number one.
Nice.
Again.
At least more honest these days.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. I love that this show hasn't changed in all that time either. The footy chat.
It's exactly the same.
You obviously had a lasting impression on these two boys, and obviously whoever in management had the decision to keep you here. But after the first week, we found a bit of audio from a caller actually calling up and suggesting that you should stay.
Hey, can we go to Michelle out at Collingwood Park? Good morning.
Hi, guys. Can you not let Susie go? She's absolute value.
She's been very good. Yeah, Susie went and had a coffee yesterday with our program director. And we just leave it at that at the moment. Because nothing's come out of it yet.
There we go.
Louise, that's weird.
He must have known something for him to say that. Did you know something at that point? You don't remember?
I have no idea.
If who was it? Michelle from Collingwood Park? Yeah. If you're still listening to this show, Michelle, 132410, give us a call.
Well done.
Maybe she was the catalyst.
You
know what? A guy, look, Michelle from Collingwood Park likes her.
I was Googling how my prediction that Canberra could be the real deal was, so I just went and checked the grand final from the NRL 2013. They didn't make the grand final, so I'd be off there.
Where'd they come?
I don't know. Yeah. It was your Roosters.
Yeah, Manly. Yeah. Remember it well. Wow. Well, there we go, Suse.
That was solid.
You didn't sound that different. But I do actually remember saying to whoever the program director was, whatever, like another station had been using you reading the sport, and that wasn't, you weren't seeing what she can bring to the table. I'm taking credit for that.
Yeah, you'd seen me behind the scenes.
At the Noosa Surf Club.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Press play.
Get ready for the ultimate Halloween party on the Brisbane River. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill's Halloween cruise on Oasis. Your ultimate weekend escape on the Brisbane River.
I got a fitting with Samara after the show today. My costume's turned up.
What, really? Can you say what it is?
Fitting?
I honestly don't remember what it is.
He doesn't know.
Well, Samara can sew, that's why. So I presume if you take it in or change it.
Can she?
Yeah,
her job?
She is so
I don't think
talented.
it is.
No, she can put on makeup. If we need makeup for this function, she'll do that too, probably. She's so talented.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to check it out. You chose something through Samara too,
Yeah.
didn't you? Yeah.
I'm going Wonder Woman.
Yeah, okay.
But-
Yeah, well, I think she said that our costumes have turned up.
Oh, mine has as well.
Well, I think so.
What? You can't remember. I feel like I remember.
I know I've got a
I
mask.
just feel like Samara's busy enough. Like she comes to the
She's like
meetings,
the busiest person in this
Yeah,
building.
she's getting a bit
And now
peed off with
Susie's
us
just
as it
offering her
is.
up for makeup.
Yeah.
I'm
the
just
night.
going to get her to take the hem up a bit or more.
Right, okay.
Kate, I wonder what you are.
I can't remember either. Not that.
Well, the only thing you said to Samara, Ash, was, I just want something with a mask.
Yes.
So I feel like she's had full creative reign over what Ash is wearing on the
He
night.
specifically said no makeup.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Because he can't be bothered going through that.
But I've got
process.
the mask on. I'll have the mask,
That's
whatever
right.
it is. Now, Amelia, out of Pull and Vale, you're coming along.
Oh,
You
awesome.
know.
Thank you.
What are you going to wear? Do you know yet, Amelia?
Look, the plan was Eve as Wally and rally the troops to come along as the other characters in the movie, but we'll have to see how we go with the success of that one.
The movie Wall-E. Wall-E.
Yeah, the
I thought
Disney
you meant
movie.
Wally. You're going
No, Wall-E.
That's what I meant. Wall-E.
Like a
Well,
robot?
yes.
Is it a robot? What is it? Like it's...
Yeah, he's a little robot that
Yeah.
cleans up the earth. It's like dystopian, but really cute.
Like those little Dysons that you have in your lounge room.
cute.
Suze.
Yeah, it's exactly like it.
Used to have.
It's getting fixed. I've sent it away.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
It's
that's
gone to Dyson Hospital. They may be putting
Where
it
is that?
down. I don't know.
Have you got that sorted, that costume?
Yeah, basically. I think I might need a few more accessories to jazz it up a bit, but it's locked and loaded.
Is that a Temu deal?
Potentially.
Oh.
It's $2. You can't go wrong.
$2? Oh my god.
All these costumes are going to like fall apart like 45 minutes in.
Potentially.
If there's a good breeze blowing that night out on the
Get
Oasis.
them wet.
Wear some nice underwear underneath then, everyone. Everyone.
I reckon.
Don't wear
It'll be a
Temu
true
underwear.
horror show.
Yeah. What song have you put on the playlist, Amelia?
I put on Untouched by the Veronicas.
Okay.
It's going to be a great night. We'll see you there,
I
Amelia.
hope so. Yeah, awesome. See ya.
Bye.
You and 3 friends get to come along as well. So if you want to head to the Nova Play app and register, we'll give out another invite with Mitch tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. and then on our show as well.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
She says, Chapel Roan this is, she's your artist's favourite artist. That's how she describes herself. So all the musical people love Chapel Roan.
Bit on yourself, isn't it?
That's how she introduces herself.
Yeah, hi, I'm your artist's favourite artist, Chapel Roan.
Really?
Good
No.
luck, babe.
Chapel. Get off it. Well, that's we wish good luck to all the athletes on Friday for the GPS athletics.
Did you pull that one out, didn't you?
Segue.
You pulled that one out. I
Thank you very much.
saw your mind ticking over.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And I think, usually you don't see much highlights of that in the mainstream, but you probably did because of Gout.
Yeah.
That kept coming up on my algorithm. He broke all sorts of records, Ash. I don't know all the nitty gritty of it, but I know I think he did the 1, the 2, the 4, and the relay.
So, how good is this kid, Luttsy? Like, where does he stand in comparison to, say, at the same age, Usain?
Yeah, well, the whole trajectory thing, if you look at the similar things, in some level, he's ahead of Usain Bolt.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because GPS records is one thing. I mean, if you look at if you look back at GPS champions, not many of them go on to become Usain Bolt.
But still, the GPS athletics is still like that's competitive stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if you saw the highlights of the 200, he blitzed it.
Oh, he's in another. He's in another league.
Yeah, no, he's a well. If he keeps going, he's a potential superstar, and all the signs are that he's in pretty good hands, and people have, he hasn't got some sort of rogue people behind him, coaches and managers and things like that. So I mean, and he's a switched on kid. He's a really good kid.
So he's got good work ethic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is he born here? Or his
Yeah,
parents?
I think he was born in Brisbane. When I
Okay.
say Brisbane, I mean in southeast Queensland at least.
Okay.
So all the signs are saying that if he continues over the next year is going to be huge. Like when he makes that leap into legitimate senior ranks. I mean, I don't know whether he'll get a start at next year's World Athletics Championships, which is just under 12 months away, but potentially he could get a relay spot there, and they could commence whilst in grade 12 at Ipswich Grammar, who were the champions on Friday. That could commence his senior career.
What about these kids that are just like, that they've kind of got a legitimate future ahead of them? There was, I was saying on Friday, my mate Gel, he had a pretty rare thing at the athletics. He has three of his sons. He's got 4, but 3 of his sons were in the 4x4 100-metre relay. Open relay.
Yeah, wow.
And they won it. So
they'd have to be open because it's the only. Yeah, there'll be different ages, presumably.
Yeah. So they won the open.
That's incredible. That'd never have happened before.
The 4th member of that relay team for Southport is a kid called Max Durrington, who is 17 years of age, and he has already signed $1 million contract to play baseball with the Oakland A's, one of 30 professional Major League Baseball clubs in the United States. His dad is Trent Durrington, who carved out a great career in the majors in baseball. How about that? He's 17, you got $1 million contract to play baseball.
Look at these athletes just emerging out of southeast Queensland.
Just incredible.
Unbelievable.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. He's on the streets. The Prince is on.
$500 cash money thanks to Anderson's. And one of your clues was sirens, mate. And there it is on cue.
Oh, I mean, yep, there we go. That is a police siren just going past us. But we are actually outside the fire rescue here. Annerley Fire Station. So, the perfect timing. I mean, this was 10 seconds ago. Actually, they did have one of the trucks out, and they've just taken off as well a couple of minutes ago as well. So these guys always on duty, and that's what we're celebrating. Along with Anderson's, their special offer they've got for first responders this October 7th to 10th of November. They're giving you the chance to win some old eye cash, which we're doing here. But
who's that geezer next to you?
This is Rowan. He was the first one to find me. Max, just show him the car. As we were here, ready to do sport, Rowan's shown up in his fire engine red car. Nice. It just happens to be a BYD. We'll talk about more of them later in Smarter Than Suze. And so he's right on the money. And Rowan, you said you followed all the clues, and you've been here ready to go, waiting for us.
Yeah, I was actually on my way to the hospital. Shout out to my wife Alex and new baby Matilda. But
nice name.
Thank you. Took a quick detour because I was right here.
Well, I mean, we're all about nurses, so you're obviously about to go see some nurses here, but we're celebrating first responders as well. So we're ticking a lot of boxes, and thanks to our mates at Anderson's, $500 just for being my first responder and finding me this morning.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the new bub, and as Buzz said, excellent name as well. So
thank you.
Taking the good news, $500, which is going to go a long way to the new bub. So, big thanks to Anderson's first responders. Get 20% off everything store-wide at Anderson's, including flooring, window furnishings, and more. The offer ends November 10th. So, jump on board. All to thank the wonderful people that do the wonderful work being a first responder. So thanks to Anderson's, and plenty more of this to come as well, guys.
I want to know if your wife was in labour, would you still have dropped on by, or what would you have done there?
Oh, yeah, I reckon she'd forgive me.
$500 cash.
She's devastated to hear Susie's going, so I think she'd take the quick detour.
Nice.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill on Nova.
7 here on Nova. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. $1,000 for Smarter Than Suze. 8 and 9 a.m. we play twice every morning.
What's that song? Do you know it?
No.
I thought it might be one of yours. Her never hand ever seen it.
Dill, text me if you know Dylan made it. I'm sure you will know who this is. Yeah, sounds almost
tonight,
like Gang of Youths or something.
A bit of that. Bit of LA sort of vibe going on. Blink. It's not Blink, but it's
Super Jesus. Bit of Super Jesus.
Could be Sarah.
It's Blink.
It is Blink.
It is Blink.
Oh, that's a good get.
Well done, David.
Here, where are you?
You got a good film clip?
I don't even know the song. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
You're on fire,
wow.
man.
It'd be easy to write their songs when you think about it now. Isn't it? It's a Saturday. I'm with my friends.
Yeah, keep going.
It's not even said that.
Oh, very good.
Don't get bogged down in the detail.
Was when I wrote it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Okay, let's go.
Nova.
Hi, we're Coldplay.
Coldplay!
Your home of Coldplay.
The only way to see us live is to keep it on Nova.
You get on the standby list just for getting on air with us or with Mel Tracina. She does mornings and afternoons every day from 9 a.m. right after we wrap up.
She does mornings and afternoons.
From 9 till 2.
2 p.m, mate.
Holy hell.
Takes you right on through to
5
Chrissy
hours
Swan.
behind the mic every day.
Oh, yeah.
Mate,
She
when
loves
you
it.
got when you got Tracina on your books, you want to extract
bang
that.
for your buck.
You gotta
Absolutely.
extract that
Yeah.
stuff, mate. Superstar.
That's outstanding.
Nice.
What have we got? Zoe out of Bracken Ridge. Hello.
Hi, guys, and I love Susie. We're going to miss you so much.
Thanks, Zoe. I miss you too.
Yeah, you're my vintage, so that's awesome. Yay.
Love it. Great time of life, isn't it?
We're the life of the party, girlfriend.
Yeah, that's us. I was out till 1:30 in the morning on the weekend. Zoe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Boom.
You'll have more time.
Boom.
You'll have more time to party.
Oh yeah, that'll be me.
That's it. That's
Regatta
it.
every night of the week.
Hey, I've got to apologise. I got me bands mixed up a bit because, when you're over 50, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So it's not You Too Beautiful. It's A Sky Full of Stars. Coldplay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, which song you like?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Beautiful
Sky
Days,
Full
You Too.
of Stars. Oh, my God. That's the best dance song. Love it.
It's a good song, isn't it?
I get up every time.
Oh, you're happy.
Bit of fun, Zoe.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, guys.
All right. Now she's wrapping us up.
Caitlin, Windaroo.
Hello, how are we?
Good. You're on the standby list.
Well, look, it's not for me. It's for my sister. I'm just doing a good deed, and I actually can't believe that I got through. Like, this is amazing. I don't actually like Coldplay, but that's okay.
That's all right.
I love that.
What's your
There's the
sister?
promo deal.
But she does, so please don't ask me a song because I have no idea.
That's right. What's your sister's name?
Kayla.
Kayla and Caitlin. What were your parents thinking?
Yeah, look, and we're twins, so yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
No,
Identical.
we're not really. That's a lie. But we look the same. So, like, even Mum still now at 34 and 35 is like, Kayla, damn it. I'm like, oh, God.
That's funny.
Yeah, like, that's
And
too
she-
tight. That's like Luke and calling you Lukeen.
Or something.
But
Well, Ash and
Enough.
Ashley.
Thank you,
She's
Caitlin.
gone. Linda, Redland Bay, good morning.
hi.
Is there anything you want to ask me?
What you
There is a question I want to ask you. So I lived in America for a long time, and then I came back and lived listening to Smarter Than Sue. What is the significance of the GIMP? I've got no clue.
Either do I. Either do I.
Nobody
What is
knows.
the significance of that? I couldn't tell you.
It's very
It's not-
it's you know, what do you call it?
If you know, you
it's
know.
Self. It's yeah.
I
It's a
why
lot of
I
things.
why.
Well said, Luttsy.
I know. It's not what you think it is.
Or is it?
It was just one of those things that Luttsy started back in the day. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I think it was a term of endearment, and then
It's whatever you want it to be. Is the answer?
Oh, great. All right. That totally answers my question.
Yeah. Not really helped you out there at all.
Were you American before you went to America, or are you American?
No, I actually grew up in Australia.
Oh,
and then
you brought
spent-
back an accent. How long were you there for?
and I-
3 weeks.
And I 27 years.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's
okay.
okay.
That's right. I did.
Yeah. And then
Like John
moved back.
Stephenson. He said 3 weeks. All right, that's
Oh, it's
enough.
good you came back.
Thank you, Linda.
It's good you came back.
Peter. Peter?
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
Good. Do you like Coldplay? Oh,
I don't, but my husband does.
there's a few of those.
Does
isn't
anyone
there?
like Coldplay and is willing to admit it?
I'll tell you what. If you haven't seen them live, and not if you're not a big fan, just
Which
have
no
a-
one appear- yeah.
No one appears to be right now. It's a great spectacle.
Oh, awesome.
You want to go head along anyway with your husband. And
One more.
one more.
Yeah.
Is it Jamie from Crestmead?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Are you not a fan?
I like it, but it's more my husband.
All right, I'm gonna get that this morning.
That's so funny. It's,
Nobody wants to admit to it.
there's a lot of nice people who are calling for friends and relatives, but
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
And it seems very important to them that they stipulate that it's not for me.
It'd be a good Christmas present.
Well, will it?
Well, for because the other person likes it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, plenty of people do.
Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
They're making quite the deal out of Stephen Miles' bench press over the weekend.
What are we talking?
He benched 100 kilo.
What's
Bench
that in
press.
Christopher's? That's 2.5 Christopher's.
Yep. 3 Veronicas to enough Christopher's.
3 Veronicas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the scale they use.
I don't know what Christopher could bench press, but
I mean, he's fit.
Oh, you meant the weight of...
Christopher's fit.
I'm not sure he's benching.
You meant him did three times his body weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that what you
body
meant?
weight,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
If he stacked 2.5 Christopher's,
Oh, 2.5.
Miles would bench that.
But I saw a story saying that Stephen Miles is the strongest politician in the country. And he's not.
He's not. There's a couple that I think would beat him.
Isn't there Tom Tate?
Mick DeBrenny.
I don't know
and
what
Tom Tate.
I don't know what
David
DeBrenny
Pocock?
can bench press. Well, David
was a
Pocock, that's an
wallaby.
interesting one.
Yeah.
But again, and we've had it confirmed by the man himself on this show, Tom Tate can bench press 160 kilo.
So he's well ahead.
160. So that's 100. That would be like if Stephen Miles was trying to bench press his 100 kilos and Chris Fully was sitting on the bar.
He's bench pressing to Stephen Miles.
Yeah.
Stacked on each
Oh,
other.
yeah, true. It should theoretically...
Which I dreamt about last night, weirdly. What? I didn't.
I was going to go serious. It should theoretically be a percentage of...
Oh, sorry. We're going to
percentage of your weight.
Sorry, Susie's going serious on this ridiculous segment we're doing.
Susie O'Neill, over to you.
So he's talking us through the stats of this, Susan.
Well, it should be a percentage of your weight. So Stephen Miles bench pressing 100 kilos is like Chris Fully bench pressing...
Stephen Miles is 85 kilo.
We know that, do we?
Yes, that's what he said. He
Okay.
said he's
That's what I
Well, I
thought.
have to get my calculator out for this. It's too hard.
Someone put a call through to Chris Fully's office and ask him. But there's no way that Tom Tate weighs 160 kilo. Tom Tate, I don't even think would
Oh, okay.
No, he'd
would
weigh,
go
he'd
over
weigh
100.
105,
So I was
I
comparing
reckon.
these
I don't
two.
even know that he would. I'm just saying that pound for pound, any way you slice and dice it, Tom Tate is stronger.
Stronger.
Well, substantially stronger
What
because
weight
he
is
bench pressed
Tom
100.
Tate? What do
Let's
you
call him
weighs?
100.
100. Let's a neat 100.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, just have to do a few
We
slides.
need to work all this out, though.
Someone,
It'll take a while.
People need to vote.
yes, people need to decide. And someone find out what David Pocock can bench press. Later this week, we'll get into squatting.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I met a lady on the weekend who had the most interesting job. She works at a sex toy factory. They don't make it. They don't make the stuff, but they pack it and send it.
Where are you hanging
Send
out?
it away.
They do the packaging for it?
They do the packaging for it. It is a big business. Through COVID's changed so many businesses. Hey, she said through COVID she was working there as a favour, I think, because it was so busy. It went completely off the charts in COVID. People ordering stuff.
What does she actually do?
She packages. So people do an online order. I want to buy such and such.
What? What's that stuff she did?
All different things.
What's the most popular item that she packages?
Don't pretend you didn't ask her.
Probably a clitoris stimulator.
What were you expecting?
Well, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting that to come out of your mouth at that point.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
there's a line after that one. A lot of things she said that in her mind, because she used to be a nurse, this lady as well. In a lot of mind, that the things that she thought you couldn't aren't fit for purpose, but people still order them.
Yeah, right.
But isn't that interesting? The fact
I know
that
what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
But isn't it like so many businesses just went crazy
During
in COVID?
COVID.
I suppose that's the point. If I'm going to go off the path of all the other questions I asked her, like, what's the most popular?
Are you still working there? Do you get a discount? This will be the stuff you're asking, obviously.
Yeah.
Didn't even fight that one.
How much is it?
How much are they?
And there was
How much are they?
How do they have social distancing when she was working in the factory during COVID?
I didn't ask her that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Why would I ask her that?
It's not that interesting at
ask
all.
her that.
But she wasn't making them.
No, just
she was
packaging.
just boxing them up.
Yeah, she said it's a really fun place to work. Really fun. Because they make jokes and it's all funny and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that would be.
What else did she tell me? I'm trying to think. Well, someone who was there as well, he sold them at that sex expo, and he said that was fun to do that because he'd actually never used one or seen one, but he was excellent salesperson, so he could tell people things about these things.
You met this guy as well?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it was funny. They're all in the
Were they
same
husband
place.
wife? Can I just ask that?
Well, who knows? But
Isn't that covert? I mean, no one's going to work it out.
But isn't that funny that he had never used them, and he said he realised he was getting paid commission, and he could.
Was he pretending at Sexpo that he was like, look, I can personally guarantee
How would he be able
the
to?
Intruder 5000. I recommend this.
Yeah, and there was a guy sitting next to us as well, so it's funny, who had never seen a sex toy. So that was interesting too. And
Is this at the party you got home at 1:30
yes,
in the
this is
morning?
the same
from?
party I got home at
Okay,
1:30 in the
makes
morning, and I wasn't drinking. I'm going through a low drinking phase in my life, so it was
Low
drinking phase.
It was a fascinating conversation. I don't want to say too much more because I feel like I'm going to throw her under the bus. But it was a Queensland company.
Right.
Well, you just said more.
It's a Queensland company.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than
I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to discover why it's better with Brighton.
Laurie is out of the gap, has never played, but it says you've been trying to get through for years and years and years.
Yes, I have.
All good things come to those who wait. Perfect.
I often ring on my way home from night shift, but this is my first successful time.
What does Chow do for a job at night shift?
Who's Chow?
Huh? What do we do?
What do you do?
I'm a nurse at the Queensland
we love
there
nurses.
you go.
We love nurses.
We're the nursiest show in Brisbane.
In the world.
Okay, so regardless of what happens here, David will take care of you in the kickback cave.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
More nurses listen to this show than the podcast series, Nurses, which you can download from all good apps or something.
On the Nova player.
On the Nova player.
Get it now.
Nurses.
Wherever you get your good podcasts. Okay, Laurie.
Sign off on that break.
$2,000 we're playing for.
Yep.
Okay. Now, if you don't win, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, it's going to be worth $3,000. Spread the word.
Holy smokes.
$1,000 every time we play this week.
And this game is going all week?
Yeah, for the rest of us. So this is like 10 grand up for grabs here. But
Still, $2,000 would be good.
How good would that be to start the week? Now, my advice, because I really want you to win the money here, is if you don't know the answer, don't pass.
Okay.
Suze never gets beaten on time, so you've got to give yourself a chance there.
Say don't know.
Okay.
Don't know, and I will move on.
I feel like sometimes when you give this advice, it puts the word pass in people's heads and they say pass.
You watch Laurie will say about 2 or 3 times now.
Not Laurie.
Please. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Nurse Laurie, out of the gap. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. In E.B. White's Charlotte's Web, what sort of animal is Wilbur?
A pig.
Kristen Bell and Adam Brody just starred together in what Netflix show?
Don't know.
What nut would you find in a standard Ferrero Rocher?
Hazelnut.
The Black Death was the common name for what disease?
The bubonic plague.
Spell intervene.
INTERVENE.
Stop the clock.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
What a play.
How long did Laurie have on the
2 seconds.
2 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
What we have here, my friends, is a player.
That
You
play.
have posted a good score.
I still don't know how to say that first word, but I think Laurie said it correctly. Bubonic? No, it can't be that.
Bubonic.
Bubonic.
Yeah.
They're the plagues that you get involved in on
We'll
the
have to
weekends.
wait to see if it's correct or not. I'm nervous for you, Laurie.
Oh, me
Nurse
too.
Laurie,
And
I am very nervous for you. Let's
I've
bring it again.
downloaded that Netflix show, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. And I can't
And
remember.
how much did you want to pass to? Yeah,
I do, yeah.
I could hear your little brain ticking over there going, oh, I know it. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt you, but let's bring in the clips. Here you go.
Bring in the game.
Hollow Coats.
Bring in the game. Bring in the game. Bring in the game. Bring in the game. Bring in the game.
Beautiful.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! That will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Okay, Suze, to make it $3,000 tomorrow morning, 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. In E.B. White's Charlotte's Web, what sort of animal is Wilbur?
A pig.
Kristen Bell and Adam Brody just starred together in what hit Netflix show?
No one wants this.
What nut would you find in a standard Ferrero Rocher?
Hazelnut.
The Black Death was the common name for what disease?
Oh, I remember this. Don't know.
Spell intervene.
INTERVENE. Ian,
Stop.
No, I
you know why? Because when I thought about it, and then I thought about what Luttsy would say, and then I started laughing to myself, and then I...
What did I say?
You remember it, don't you? You were around at that time.
Oh, right. I thought you... Because I said something else.
I'll take a double Tuco.
I've given up.
Tight.
And
Tight. Yeah.
if you can rack me up, question number 2 for Suse.
Number 2?
please.
2?
What about 5? What did you get? You were clear on that one?
5 I was pretty clear on. I'm sending that up. I was
Corrected it.
sending that up as a try. I thought that Suse corrected herself
Okay.
at the end.
If you're happy, I'm happy, mate.
I mean, listen, I'm making judgment calls out there like you wouldn't believe.
I'm with you.
I can't,
No, yeah.
There's so much going on over here. You have no idea.
So $2,000.
Well,
a
true.
reminder.
Exactly.
$2,000. The stakes are high. Nurse Laurie out of the gap has never played.
Oh, he's getting emotional.
Oh, Laurie.
I do
It's
get
okay,
emotional
buddy.
when it comes to our nurses.
A newbie.
We're going to start from the bottom and work up. Spell intervene. INTERVENE. I thought Suse, she got it wrong, but then corrected it.
I heard ENE at the end.
And I put a tick on that, so it's 1-1.
Yeah.
The Black Death was the common name for... can we go to question 2? Have we got that?
I doubt it. Let's keep...
We're going to... Okay.
What's the Black Death again? I can't remember.
Go to question 1. E.B. White Charlotte's Web. What sort of animal is Wilbur? You both said pig, so that is correct.
Great book.
The Ferrero Rocher is a hazelnut. You both got that. It's 3-all. So there's 2 questions remaining. Kristen Bell and Adam Brody just starred together in what hit Netflix show? Now, you actually watched this, didn't you, Laurie?
No, she was downloaded it.
I downloaded it, but I haven't watched it yet.
I'm watching it at the moment.
Really?
Is it good?
Yes, I would definitely recommend it.
Okay, now...
It's a sex podcaster and the rabbi.
There's a bit of a theme in what you're watching at the moment.
Yes. Well, Suse...
Kinda.
I don't know what you actually said.
Sue said no one wants this.
No one wants this.
Yeah,
No one wants this?
It popped up on my suggestions.
Yeah, it's close, but not...
Is that right,
No
Alicia?
cigar, is it?
Well, it's nobody wants this.
Oh.
Nobody wants this.
We can't accept it.
Different name.
It's just wrong.
What
yeah.
did Laurie say?
She said, I don't know. So there's 3. It's 3-all. And the Black Death was the common name for what disease? Sue said, I don't know. Nurse Laurie
Yeah?
said the bubonic plague.
Oh.
The correct answer is the bubonic plague.
What?
Laurie, you're smarter than Susie. You just won $2,000.
Laurie, final word?
Okay. Nice.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.